fellow viewers. Well, recently I attended a Microsoft preview event for the upcoming Xbox games and the Xbox One X. Of course, one of the key titles is Forza Motorsport 7, and I caught up with the art director, Scott Lee, to find out more.
So we're super excited to present Forza Motorsport 7. It's the biggest Forza we've ever made. We're super excited about it. We think it's also the most beautiful looking Forza we've ever made. You know, we built this game from the ground up for native 4K, lock solid at 60 frames per second, and an HDR. And you know, the Xbox One X platform really kind of afforded us the opportunity to build such a big grand game that you know, it looks good and it feels great in all the other Xbox family platforms. 700 cars plus, we have 300 plus drivers and 30 plus tracks. It is a huge offering. You know, I'm a huge Forza fan, and before I worked here, I was first in line to buy them. And I'm super excited about bringing a couple of the tracks back. You've seen Suzuka, and one of my all-time favorites, Maple Valley, is back. You know, when we bring back these tracks, it's not just about you know, rehashing old things. You know, again, because we reauthored everything for 4K, you know, everything is built from scratch. The tracks not only look more beautiful and more realistic, but they feel really different with our dynamic time of days and our dynamic weather. I think you know, we offer lots of ribbons on our tracks, and you know, really having a lot of variety in the track is what it's really all about. And you know, Maple Valley, you know, afforded us this kind of chance to have, you know, a lot of elevation and, you know, things that you don't normally would see in you know, an actual a real world racetrack, and so we have a lot of fun with it, and you know, we know that the fans love it too. Where do I start? If you were asking me to pick my favorite car, I don't think I can answer that for you. There's a lot of cars out there. What we've done in terms of bringing back all these cars, and you know, number one, you know, I'm an art director, so I'm going to talk about the art, but the materials. We've updated absolutely everything when it comes to it. We have lots of variances in materials. Our interiors are really kind of unlike anything we've had before. The material play, the differences between carbon fiber, Alcantara, the leather, all the subtleties are there. We have shaky bits, we have physics movements on everything, door handles, mirrors, wings, every little bit really kind of moves, and you know, it kind of gives you the thrill of racing. It really gives you an enhanced sense of speed. When it comes to physics, we've improved physics across the board. You know, one of the goals was really to give a lot more weight to the cars, and you know, it enhances driving. You know, when you're going around corners, when you lose grip, all that stuff feels a lot more impactful this time around. So we're super excited about the brand new campaign, the Forza Drivers Championship. Now, the Drivers Cup is a series of championships where you can kind of have a whole bunch of different series where you get to try different cars and all that stuff. What we've kind of really made was something that was a lot more inspired by real motorsport, and you know, it's one of my favorite features. I'm kind of right in the middle of playing it myself, and I've delved deep into the career, and I really do feel a sense of achievement. I feel like I want to go out there and I want to win all the championships, and we're kind of teasing you along the way. If you go to the home space, we'll see a career wall. You get a breadth of everything that you can achieve in this game as far as campaigns concerned, and you get to see where you need to go, and it really kind of pushes you to go get it. And I think that's going to be something that's going to be a real fan favorite. Absolutely. Obviously, the Forza racing. The Forza RC is still going great guns, and you know, Forza Motorsport 7 is a perfect platform for sort of the next phase of Forza racing. You know, esports is a big part of our future, and you know, we're investing heavily into it, and you know, Forza Motorsport 7 is going to be the platform for the next Forza RC. Oh man, you know, I gotta say, it's really the offering. This game is huge, and you know, I can talk to no end about how beautiful the games become, but really for me, you know, as a fan, it's really all about the content. 700 plus cars, 300 plus driver gear, you know, all the different tracks, all the different ribbons, you know, the dynamic time of days and the dynamic weather really makes, you know, no two races the same, and it really feels like I'm traveling the world. It makes me feel like I'm you know, seeing every condition out there possible. You know, we have beauty, we have kind of, you know, the beauty of ugliness, you know, like ugly weather, and we have you know, overcast, and we're kind of embracing realism to that degree rather than having something that's just kind of picture pretty all the time, and I think people are going to really kind of appreciate that. Yes. So Forza Motorsport 7 is available October 3rd, and for Ultimate Edition early access September 29th, so I can't wait. Thanks.
So big thanks to Scott. Obviously many of you by the time you see this video will have played the demo as well, and we'll be looking forward to some preview content in the coming days. If you have questions about Forza Motorsport 7, if you have elements you'd like to see contained within that preview or things you'd like to find out more about, do let us know in the comments and we'll look at those elements when we get hands on the final game. But that's it from me for now. As ever, more soon.